All right, real question. Is Savage Life 2 by Webby a classic album, or are we just being nostalgic? Now, according to the internet streets, Reddit especially, people swear this album was different. One dude said Savage Life 1 and 2 are classics, front to back albums. Another said the whole Baton Rouge sound was knocking trunks everywhere, dog, and that's all off the backs of the Trail fan. And honestly, I kind of agree. Because when this album dropped in 2008, when I was still known as Young Jay, it debuted top 5 on Billboard and had the anthem Independent with Lil Boosie. I wasn't the biggest fan of Webby at the time, but then my boy really put me on to thugging. But let's talk about the real test of a classic, the car test. If you put that album on and suddenly you start going 90 miles an hour in a 30, you put that album on and suddenly start cleaning your house like you got the parole officer on the way. Classic energy. And Savage Life 2 passes that test with flying colors. You got two smooth 612s, I know, slaps all in a row. Actually, I think I just might admit it to understanding math at some degree. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes Dodo, man, that's usually when people start looking at the aux like, alright, bro, whose phone is this? Because this gotta turn off. And then flies the eagle hits, and now everybody suddenly gotta go to the bathroom. Now, people feel like they want you to turn the album off, but even some critics said the album starts strong, but the back half falls off a little bit, and that was Pitchfork. So take that with a grain of salt or not. But still, if 80% of the album slaps in the car, in the club, and in the barbershop, and to this day, that might be enough to call it a classic, dog. But I'm asking y'all, is Savage Life 2 a certified Southern classic? Or is it just a hood classic with 2 skips on it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. We can chop it up. I'm Jay Focuz, and this is a Wake and Bake Update.
For the night, yeah. And I hustle every day, niggas praying for a raise. I don't work 8, doing 20-hour days. What's the point of working if you never get to play? Took the day off, baby girl, I'm on the way. And
But before we do, please go subscribe to that Patreon. The link is above. We need 50 subs before we can relaunch the long-form podcast that these videos are based on. So go subscribe, show us some support.